I move on to the next zone. Are there any questions so far before I continue?
What are some good starting spots for where people should go to view? You know?
To do what? Sell stuff?
Just to sell, yeah, like main hubs where lots of people go.
Yeah, so Mournhold. You want to go to the places that have a lot of traders and condensed areas. I know Mournhold is my main. I'm from Ebonhard Pack. I've spent hundreds of hours in Ebonhard Pack. So Mournhold's my main. I know that all Belkirth and Craglorn is a good one. What are some other ones, guys?
Stormhaven.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so that's what you want to look for. You want to look for a lot of traders in a condensed area, because they attract players like me that like to make my rounds around the traders when I'm looking for or trying to price something that I don't really think maybe the ESO app is accurate. So I will go to Mournhold and I will jump from trader to trader, all those 5 or 6 that are right there. And I will jump for each one looking for the same thing, and then I'll take an average of what they're selling it for, or if they even have it. So that's how if I want an accurate check on the market, that's what I do. However, it is Mournhold. That is, it's got a little bit of a premium because it's, in my opinion, it's the easiest place to go and get as many traders to do that in one area. So because of that, it attracts, and the traders know that, it attracts the best traders, and they can also charge a little bit of a premium because they have so much traffic. So keep that in mind. I would say that premium might run in the 2K on smaller items, maybe even up to 5K on items that should be around 20K. They might be charging 25K for it. So just keep that in mind. What else? And so when it comes to pricing stuff, I think that was about all I was going to mention on that. Is anybody curious or have any questions about anything in particular that you might be having a hard time selling or anything like that? Okay.
I've been trying to unload that New Life Festival stuff since it ended.
Yeah.
And no one even makes any offers. I just I actually gave some away because my brother plays, so I gave him 3 extra. So I still have 3 of them, and I just I'm damn near willing to give it away, but it seems like no one's interested in it. Like the towel and the two stupid helmets.
My best advice. Go ahead. No. Yeah, I would say that. Also, in my opinion, from seeing a couple of those events come and go, hang on to it. It's like those things are like a year from now, or 8 months from now. Somebody's going to want, or maybe coming up on Halloween this year, around August or September, they're going to want some Halloween gear that was last Halloween.
Yeah.
So they're gonna pay hundreds. I don't know what they'll pay, but I would probably pay, if I had a bunch of money, I'd pay a shitload for that jack-o'-lantern mask.
Yeah.
If I didn't have it, because I want to run that maybe a month during the Halloween season. So I don't know. It's niches in the market. You gotta have a little bit of a sense for it. So ask questions. Another that's kind of links into that, the band app. It will help you make gold because it will improve your coordination with the rest of your affluent merchants out there. And like today was a good example how I had a question and I was educated by another merchant on the market that I really didn't even know. I was asking for some stuff super cheap, and I guess the market right now is it's starting to turn already from Morrowind, so stuff's starting to become inflated, and my suggestion or what I was offering wasn't really realistic, I guess. So, I mean, but I learned that, and I didn't get out there and make that mistake or waste time putting stuff out there on the market or trying to get stuff when I was uneducated about it. So I encourage everybody to get in those chat rooms on the Band app. There's several. Dave did a really good job of putting it all together and separating topics appropriately, so I really appreciate that.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
On the Band app, is it set to my time zone or a specific time zone, or?
No.
Okay.
Yes, but it's all whatever your phone you're using or computer. So its events are on Central Standard Time, but if you're on the East Coast like me, when I press that button to add to my Apple Calendar, it adds it on my time because Dave sets it on Central, but my phone knows that I'm in Eastern, so it adds it automatically on my time zone.
Okay. Like today, it shows the meeting. What time? I saw it at 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, then it adjusted for
Yes,
you
yes it
because
does.
That's good for me to know. I had set it for 8 p.m. Central.
Yep.
Okay.
And, so it's not...
Yeah. Yeah, so Dave, just make sure when you do that, Dave, that you set the time zone that you want it in. And then it'll adjust everybody. So, like for me, I got an Apple Watch as well. And I use it for work because I miss meetings all the damn time. So I look at that thing all the time, and when I hit it and add it to my calendar, I also know from my Apple Watch that when it is, and that's when I know at 9 p.m. tonight I had this meeting as well. So it just works. I mean, it's a really good tool. I can't probably stress enough, like Dave did, how I underestimated the power of the app. I used Facebook groups and stuff, and I know I'm kind of getting off on a tangent, but it's way better than a Facebook group. You can do everything a Facebook group could, only a lot more. It's just more streamlined. It's easier to use. You can access it as well from a desktop or a computer or PC, so you don't have to have a smartphone. Of course, you'd have to you can access it from an iPad or a laptop or any PC. So you do not have. Yep, that's correct. So I encourage everybody to do that. You may not be able to check it as much, of course, if you have to check it from your PC. But excuse me. But yeah. So went through that and that. So now what I'd like to just do is...
I have a question before you move on. For those of us that have kind of been playing the game for a little bit, but we haven't really gotten trading, and you have, do you recommend just breaking down the stuff you have in your bank? My bank is getting pretty filled up. It's a lot of stuff that bound because it's from the dailies, and I'm not going to be able to sell it. Not really going to be able to use it. I have stuff that I'm keeping because I have a lot of different tunes. So
stuff that's not in your craft bag, stuff that actual items.
It's just actual items. I'm not going to be able to sell it. It's just should I just break that stuff down? What do you do with that stuff?
Well, what I do is when I raid a dungeon or I go out, I've got a lot of bag space. Okay, so it's hard. It takes me a little while to fill it up sometimes, but when I do get it full, I do have a little bit of a process I use. It depends on what you want to do. If you're trying to level up your other tunes and get them raised up, I will throw all my intricate items that I've gotten into my bank. That way I can access those items from my other tunes, because intricate items will level them up much faster when you break them down from your other tunes. So I will those all save and keep and throw in my actual bank. But in my bag, all the other things that I collect, of course, trash I sell. All the other things I don't want to break down or take the time to break down or run to, I just sell outright. I don't keep it unless it's got purple. I tend to break down purple stuff because I spent some skill points into the unraveling and different things, so you can get some valuable gems and improvement materials out of those items. I tend to sell the blue stuff on down, but yeah.
And I'd like make them go ahead. That will be worth it. So that will say pick everything. So we can just get that. Then there's so yes level, but it yes, that's definitely make a put it in the bank. But we do say yeah, they're going to Skyrim too because some of the furniture and Morrowind, and I'm going to turn it back to you, Iron. I didn't want to make that comment too long, but discuss some of the things we talked about with.
Yep.
Let me jump in really quick. I apologize. I just wanted to add to your comment, Dave, about the writs. I put like 6 writs in the Guild Trader last night. When I logged on today, every single one of them had sold. I posted them at 1.5k per writ, and I had 50k sitting in my mail when I logged on today. So those are extremely viable right now.
Oh, yeah, they make a lot. I just sold one that was 84 writs and a whole bunch of 10 to 7s and 2s. I made about 300,000 yesterday. That was just actually trading straight up with some dude. But that one dude that said something about bank space and inventory space. I feel that pain. My bank is completely full except for 10 slots, which I use to move shit from one character to another. Found stuff like monster helms, monster shoulders. Me, I like to try to keep one in its best trait, like divines. One in medium, one in light, one in heavy. Unless you're never going to make that kind of character, you should just get rid of the gear or sell it if it's good. But we are getting double bank